Aramızda olur bəzən hərdən küsüb incimələr. Sevgini al gəl yanıma, gözləyirəm, gözləyirəm. Sənsiz həyat çətin olar, alışmaram, əzab olar. Gəl səni çox, çox sevirəm, gözləyirəm, gözləyirəm, gözləyirəm.
Hello guys, and welcome back to MS Visuals, and today's video is day 2 in Baku, Azerbaijan. Now I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you guys will do even better after watching this video. So make sure you like, share and subscribe, because I already know it's going to be a good video. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it. And today's agenda was basically to go and roam around Baku, and the one thing I had in mind particularly was to go to supercar showrooms, because of course, as you guys know on this channel, I review multiple supercars, hypercars as well. So today's aim was to go to Lamborghini, Ferrari, Aston Martin, Bugatti and all those showrooms, and you know, see what kind of cars they have and if I can record any. So today's day was today was honestly really interesting, because I got to see some really fun cars. I got to meet some really fun people, and here I'm basically at the supermarket trying to get something for breakfast for myself, because I woke up but I did not have breakfast at the hotel. I just opted to go have something outside. So here I'm just searching through what I would get and showing you guys around as well what they have available for their selection of snacks, drinks and all of the different sort of stuff. So I mean, of course the prices are there as well. You guys can convert that to whatever your local currency is, but it is an absolutely fantastic selection of a lot of local products, a lot of Turkish products and some other products as well, but absolutely fantastic selection. I of course ended up getting the usual fuse tea, as you guys know, and I believe I did show what I got for breakfast later on, but that's besides the point. Anyways, this is the little cute supermarket near my hotel, which I opted to buy a lot of stuff from. Absolutely fantastic, and I mean, once you have this view in the morning, your day cannot get any better. It was fully decorated, not only here but also inside the city. But the one thing that I really enjoyed was the weather, because it was very cloudy. It was a very nice peaceful weather, cold winds blowing. Of course you can hear the wind on my camera mic, which was a terrible mistake, that I did not put the fluffy thing, I don't know what it's called. But here basically there's this flower shop that I passed by every single day. It's so nice, honestly, and it's autumn season, so you guys will get to experience autumn in Baku, and it is just absolutely magnificent. The views, the atmosphere, it is so enjoyable and so peaceful. So you guys might be wondering, why am I yet again lost in the streets in Baku? So basically, let me give you guys a recap, okay? How I navigated myself throughout the city was very interesting, because I used Google Maps, which is 100 IQ. Now, I used to put a location that I wanted to get to, and I basically put on the walking option to see how I can get there. So there's a lot of times where I just winged my way to wherever I needed to go. Eventually I started memorizing the ways there, so it was much easier, but I was basically just walking aimlessly. Whatever came on the way that looked interesting, I just happened to just be there. But this is the breakfast that I got. The croissant was absolutely fantastic. It had this strawberry jam filling, and the croissant was so good, and that early in the morning, fantastic. Here's what I was talking about earlier. Of course I had to get a water as well, because there's a lot of times where I forget to buy water on the way and I just happen to not have something. And here's a beaded bracelet, which, if you guys don't know, I love collecting these things. I have so many of them, which I should probably stop buying at this point, but That's never gonna happen. We all know that. Here's the place that I was sitting at because there was a bench, so I decided to, you know, relax a bit, have some breakfast, and then be on my way to Lamborghini Baku. And here's that jam filling in this croissant. I wish you guys could taste it, honestly. Like, I could feed you through the camera, but it was absolutely fantastic. And here I am yet again, lost in Baku for the third time in this video probably. But of course, as you can see, a bunch of old cars, Ladas and whatnot. Very simple people. They don't have too many flashy cars or anything of such sort. They do have really nice cars, but then again, it's like it's a right amount of, you know, luxury and just normal life. And here, as you guys can see, you're starting to view what I call the autumn season. And here I'm walking like, you know, Daffy Duck on my way. And on this particular day, I noticed that the weather was honestly really nice, and it was just really cool. The sun was not out. Autumn leaves were falling. It was just so peaceful. I mean, of course, you guys have seen Baku vlog 1. If you guys watched that, and if you haven't, please go and watch that. It was very interesting. It's so green every single place that you look at. They have parks everywhere. There is just greenery everywhere you look. It's like the greenest thing you will see in your life. Trees everywhere, flowers a lot of places, and they've maintained it so well. It is so enjoyable, and the fact that they have a park every 2 minutes is honestly so good. I mean, not only is it environmentally friendly, it's also very aesthetically pleasing to look at. I mean, who's gonna complain looking at this, you know? And you know, when I mentioned earlier on that I tend to get lost a lot, so I got lost and I ended up at Nizami Street somehow, which I honestly don't know how that happened, but this is my navigation skills, guys. If you ever want tips, please never message me. If you ever want to get to a place, just do never think of me. I am absolutely terrible with directions. I needed to go to the Lamborghini showroom. I ended up at Nizami Street. I mean, the pure mind that I have, it is just absolutely insane. Now guys, for the big reveal, I have finally made it after getting lost 10 times in this video to Lamborghini Baku. Cue the showroom. I don't know why it's not showing the showroom. Cue the showroom. It's right on my right. Anyways, I'm here at Lamborghini Baku. they had a Lamborghini Urus SE available, which unfortunately I did not get to make a video of, but I did get permission to take photos of. So here's just two or three photos. I believe there are three. So this car, honestly, I believe the name of the color of this car was Verde Hair, and it was honestly such a nice green color in person. My camera honestly couldn't capture it as well, but I also met this very, very lovely individual. His name is Mr. Aziz. I mean, if he watches this video, I hope he knows he's an absolute legend for giving me a tour of the entire Lamborghini Baku showroom. Here are all the different paint colors. You guys will see the seatbelt colors. This is the ad personam program, which is basically you can customize your car however you like, to the very smallest detail. Mr. Aziz was honestly such a fantastic individual. He showed me around the showroom, all of the different specs of the cars. He gave me a lot of information as to how, he gave me a lot of insights of Lamborghini, let's just say, and it was so nice meeting him. It was an absolute pleasure. He's like an older brother, if anything. Did go back again at the showroom, but this experience was honestly so nice, so detailed, and the stuff I got to see was honestly something I have never seen before. So for me, this was like a perfect experience, and I did end up getting some gifts from him, which are these 4 magazines, a notebook, and a pen. So honestly, Mr. Aziz, if you're watching this, when I come to Baku again, I will bring you something very nice along with me. But after I was done at the showroom, did a bunch of photography, which if you guys want to see, follow my Instagram, msvisuals.ae, because that's where you will see like the photography and some other cool content from Baku, and just in general, some supercars, hypercars that you guys will enjoy. So follow my Instagram. It's going to be very interesting. But here, after I was done at the showroom, I decided to head over to Aston Martin and Ferrari, which was a bit far, a bit of a walk, but honestly, in this weather, you couldn't really tell. Like, you could just walk easily. It's very cool. It's very nice, very enjoyable. Stop at a couple places, take some photos, take some videos, and just, enjoy your day. So I headed off, and the Ferrari showroom is basically near Port Baku Mall, which I did go in this vlog, and also it's close to Crescent Mall, which I also went in this vlog. So it's quite a good vlog that you guys will get to see. I didn't record too much in the malls because I did realize that a lot of the people there, they just kind of mind their business. Then, they're just going about their lives, and just pointing a camera in their face is not the best option to do so. So I kind of did show you guys the mall, but I didn't go into depth about anything. So it's just surface level video. But here I'm just enjoying the parks that are on the way, the greenery, the nature, and everything. It's honestly such a great day. So it was just fantastic weather, and then it's just greenery on top of that. I mean, you guys can imagine I was losing my mind throughout. It was so nice just walking through, enjoying the weather, enjoying the views. Of course, the architecture is just absolutely marvelous. Here I believe I am near Crescent Bay, if I'm not wrong, but I was basically just following Google Maps and just ending up in places and just hoping that was where I needed to be. That's how that day went, and that's how honestly majority of my Azerbaijan trip went. So fun though, it's so enjoyable. Now here I am at Port Baku Mall, which I did not realize was just filled with designer shops. Now, of course, I'm not the type of person who is able to afford this designer stuff, so naturally it's not the environment I was supposed to be in. But it's just filled with luxurious stuff, like you name it, from Bali, from Tiffany and Co. You'll just see the brands yourself. Honestly, I can't even remember how many there were, but it's just countless brands on brands. So this is, if you're someone who indulges in luxury shopping, or if you're some rich person, this is your ideal go-to place. And if you do have the money, please buy a supercar or hypercar off of me, bro. Help me out, help a brother out, please. But I basically left the mall because there was nothing to do besides just buy stuff, and honestly I wasn't going to pay that much money for anything in that. But here I am in Crescent Mall, which was far more affordable, and it was honestly a really nice mall. There was a lot of people. There's a really nice food court, and I just left. I didn't really stay there for that long, but here I am back again, out in the nature, enjoying the views, enjoying the trees, the greenery and everything. You really cannot get enough of Baku, really. As much as you look around, it's just so nice, so beautiful, so simple. And here's me, where was I walking to? I honestly can't even remember. I think I was going to Nizami Street or something. I honestly cannot remember what I was doing at this point, but I was just walking through, enjoying the weather. It did start drizzling, and that was honestly so nice because it was just so cool. Then there was like the streets and there's the cars and everything covered in the drizzling whatever water, I guess something, I don't know, but it looked really nice. It was very, very nice weather, absolutely fantastic. And like I said in the last vlog, Baku really comes alive at night. So like the nightlife, Nizami Street and everything was just so popping every single night, filled with the locals, filled with tourists, and it's just so nice. It is fantastic. They have all sorts of delicacies for you to try, such as dry fruits, chestnuts and everything. So I would highly recommend, if you are in Azerbaijan, make sure you take your time to experience the nightlife in Baku, because you guys will enjoy it thoroughly. Now guys, since this is coming towards the end of the vlog, I really want to say I hope you guys enjoyed. Please make sure to subscribe and leave a like. Share this with your family and friends. And one thing I decided to do before I ended the day was head over to this coffee place, this coffee shop called Roastbar, which I would highly recommend you guys visit if you're in Baku. Try out their coffee, it's so good. Here it is. It is such a nice place, and I wanted to make this video really interesting for you guys. So here's some photography that I did around Baku for you all to enjoy. I hope it's going to be really nice. Anyways guys, take care and make sure you subscribe, because next week will be day 3 in Baku, or it might be my trip somewhere else in Azerbaijan. Make sure you subscribe anyways. I hope you all enjoyed. Take care. I'll catch you guys next week. Bye bye.